guys? Welcome to the Randy Rosario Show. I'm your girl, Randy Rosario, and I am kicking it here with one of my favorite rappers in the city, Skilla, baby. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Man, do you realize, like, I'm genuinely a fan of your music, like, outside of me actually knowing you?
No, you've been like that for a minute.
Yeah,
Even
no.
before I blew up.
Yeah, okay, cool, as long as you know. Like, lyrics, everything. Listen, I was in full-blown, I be Skilla, baby, when I'm driving even the minivan. I need you to know that, okay? I feel like, no, I really need you to know. I be full-blown thugging it, pushing the minivan. It's a rental. I really don't have the minivan. That's like a running joke with me and everybody else. Like, why you always got a different car? Mm-hmm. But I live like a regular suburban life, mom. Like, whatever. Anywho, y'all, we kicking it today, and I'm super excited. Y'all know my mind will go 1,000,001 ways if I let it. So we gonna stay focused, and we gonna stay on task while we here. Skilla, you about to go on tour.
Mm-hmm.
What's that looking like? You excited?
I'm excited.
Are you?
I'm excited.
What are you most excited about for tour?
The new people, new fans. It be like, I always enjoy seeing new people, and I be surprised. Like, every moment be a moment for me. Like, I be surprised that people, like, just enjoy seeing me. It'd be crazy.
And know you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it humbling?
Yeah, it's very humbling.
Is it something you've gotten used to yet?
I'm used to it, but it's still, like, I try not to never get too used to it. Like, every moment be a big moment for me.
Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's real. When I come out on stage when we're doing tonight's conversation show, a lot of times I'll come out to one of your songs.
Mm-hmm.
And
I seen that too.
I always think it's so dope when the crowd like know the song and like be singing it with me when I'm on stage. I'm like, oh y'all rock with bro. This is dope. Mm-hmm. It's super dope. It's dope seeing people become fans of yours.
Did y'all have a show at the Garden?
Not at the Garden. Recently, we had a show at the Huntington Place in December.
Yeah.
That's the show Chevy came to.
Yeah.
And I came out to Bay on that one. I love that song. When you start making songs for let's talk about that. What made you start making songs for the pretty girls?
I've been making songs for girls. I just never felt confident to release them.
Okay. And what changed in that?
I did the Gorgeous song with T, and I just liked the song so much. That was my favorite song on the project. I thought it was the best song, but as a collective, we didn't come up with that song as the focus track. But then it was the biggest song on the project.
So was it like a situation where it's like the people chose that song?
Mm-hmm. Like when we put it out, that's the one they liked the most. But
That's
that
hard.
was the one I've been told T, like, I like that one the most.
That's hard. That's
So,
hard. I listened to the project with you and T. In fact, before we go there, let's go back to Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like for you to have the experience to get the City Girls feature?
The City Girls feature was crazy because we was going through so many people trying to figure out who we wanted to put on the song and who would fit, you know? Because some people, like, they was hot, but we didn't think they fit the criteria.
Yeah.
Then some girls, we felt like they just wouldn't fit on the song. Some people wanted too much. Like, so then when we got the City Girls feature, I always wanted to do a song with the City Girls. Anyway.
JT 8. She said, bad bitch and I'm cocky, make it hate and hoe uncomfortable. I said, oh, yeah, I like it. I like it. JT 8 on that verse. Let's jump to the project with T, because that was a solid project. I got to come to the listening party, and y'all know how to, host the people. They made sure we had the good drinks and the good food. Shout out to y'all. Well, how did that project come about?
We got some mutual friends, and, like, at that time, like, I was just on the come up, and then everybody was just like, certain people knew that I was like, if you was around and you know. So, like, I was hanging with, like, a lot with a couple of his friends, and they just put it together for us, like, y'all do this will make the city look real good. Feel me? And then at that time, T and Sada was having their differences or whatever. So it was really hard. It was like a hard decision, but then we just came together. Me and T talked a couple times, and we was like, this really a misunderstanding. So it was really more so like just getting everybody in the room and making it like everything look bigger. That's why I be trying to do now, like trying to make everything look bigger for the city.
Yeah.
Because I think that's like the bigger picture and the goal.
That's the ultimate goal, because when you guys bring the focus here like you've done, it opens up the floodgates and opens up the doors for everybody else. And that's exactly what's been happening. I wanted to ask you about, you know, what pushed you to want to have that conversation with T and Sada, but you pretty much just said, like, for the ultimate goal, for the bigger picture.
Also, I don't like drama.
That's
I don't
real.
like drama. I'd rather see, like, especially two men that, like, if it ain't, y'all not trying to hurt each other or do anything like that, if it's just I feel like that's just unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for the girls. Like, we don't need, and it wasn't really them, it's people around them.
Yeah. That's
like,
usually how it be, though, a lot of the times. A lot of times it be the people they're directly affected, but they not directly affected by the situation. It's like the people that, you know, if you don't have the right people in your ear.
Everybody really be wanting to have something to say or something to talk about.
Yeah.
Or want to, like, they want to ask you something just so they can say they heard it from the source.
Yep.
You know, like, it's cool right now to be drama-filled or the toughest guy in the room and stuff like it. It's cool to do that. Like, that's what everybody glorifying. So, you know, when you're around a crowd of people, a lot of people be different around the crowd.
Yeah, than how they are.
You know, you have a conversation off to the side with somebody, you will really get down to the meat and gravy and meat and potatoes and stuff like that.
You have such an old soul. Tell them to get down to the meat and gravy, meat and potato. But that old soul, it shows up even in this conversation when you're talking about, I don't like the drama, I don't like the extra stuff. Have you always had like such an old soul?
Yeah. My dad was older when he had me though. So
okay.
I had an old school dad, so I was raised like kind of different for real.
I see that. I can tell that 100%. I'm happy you said that because I learned something about you and your music that I didn't know. You said that you lost your dad when you was 15 and you've been hustling ever since. I didn't know that. And I thought that was, you know, you listen to people's music and things kind of, you just listen. But it hit me and I'm like, wait a minute, that's heavy. 15?
Yeah. But I think like a lot of like people like urban areas lose their dad or he don't be around and they be forced to, like, I think I was having a conversation about that yesterday. I feel like most shelter kids be like, they be like well off, but they be like mentally unstable. I think like growing up hard or like having to do more or be forced to fend for myself earlier, it made me mentally stronger.
Yeah, and it taught you independence and a different level of independence for sure. And as a parent, I try to find the balance, or I'm trying to find the balance with my kids because I don't want them to, like, if my son ever become a rapper and be like, oh, the fridge was empty, like, nigga, don't fucking play with me.
Yeah, you're gonna
like,
be
don't play
irritated.
with me. Yeah, because no, it wasn't, nigga. I might have had to go to Costco that day, but I was going to hit the grocery store later on that day. It might have been empty for a couple hours, big dog. Don't play with me. But, you know, the balance of providing a good life without over-spoiling, because we see what happens if that, like, in that situation when you over-spoil somebody. Like you said, can still be a disconnect emotionally, still be a disconnect mentally and whatnot. But yeah, I learned that recently, not recently, but when I first heard the song, and I was like, dang, I didn't know that. That's kind of heavy. I did want to talk to you about, I'm going to call it something funny, but I'm only going to call it something funny because when I make these clips, social media will take it and remove it if I say the G word. Because when I posted the flyer, social media was like, no, 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 no. So, now this is going to come across like I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not. You recently partnered with the city of Detroit, and you did a fully buyback program. What inspired you to do that?
I'm a victim of like gun violence.
I know.
So I understand like the importance of guns not being in the wrong people's hands. Also, I know how dangerous the city is, and I like to find fun, different ways to give back to the community. Like, that's my thing. Like, I always say when I get some money or I get a platform, I'm going to use it to help the city. So I try to do anything I can to just help the city.
That's what's
for
up.
real.
So that was like, you donated how much to that situation?
50,000. We raised like 80, 90,000, but I donated 50,000
of your own money.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard. So that's like, I ain't trying to count your pockets, but that's like 100,000 that I didn't see personally in the last like month. You gave your mom some cheese for her birthday.
Yeah.
Broke her off.
Yeah.
How that feel?
It felt good. I always wanted to do that. Like, I always wanted to be like, but that's how I was raised. Like, you to feel good for doing for your mama, getting her out the hood, doing stuff like, you know.
That's how you know you made it where we from. When you're able to look out for your mom for real. And it do feel good. It definitely feel good being able to just, you know, look out and know your hard work not in vain. Like for me personally, I've started helping my mom and dad just because I can. You know, they helped me with my son. And even if they didn't help me with my son, y'all put me through private school my whole life, made sure I was good, kind of had me half hood, half suburbs. So I think I got a good balance, you know what I'm saying? So however I can help them, I like to do that too. Okay, so in one of your songs, you said, used to shoot my shot at bitches, bitches shoot at me now. Right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Is it attractive when a girl shoots her shot at you, or is it not attractive when a girl shoots her shot?
It depends how she do it. 'Cause, you know, some girls are aggressive. That's not.
You don't like aggressive?
I don't really like aggressive girls.
Okay, ladies, he don't like aggressive girls. Like, so, okay, how will she need to approach you? I'm giving y'all the game.
I mean, some girls, like, you can just feel their energy. Like, you could tell when somebody likes
he's an earth and moon and stars, guys. You can't trick him, ladies. Damn.
No, some girls you could just feel like, you know, girls, like, have tricky ways to show you they like you. Like, you know.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But
it might be a nudge. It might be anything.
Like, so you want them to be direct but not aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Like, some girls are I done had girls, like, just do stuff to make you look at them. Then they'll just act like they leaving out of nowhere knowing you about to
try to shoot your shot. Know. Yeah. Okay.
It just be like little stuff like that. I like that type of stuff.
Okay. So now I like having these questions and having these answers because now I'm dissecting other parts of songs. So when you said what'd you say, fucking with your eyes, you keep playing, you doing that on purpose.
Nah.
Yeah, right? So now, you know, I really listen to this shit like regularly, right? So that's the thing. You like to connect with girls mentally and like through the eyes?
I'm a lover boy for real.
That's hard. I love that. And I love that you lean into it. And you a lover boy, but you like, no, don't get it twisted because I can still handle my business.
For sure.
That's dope though, but you don't have to, that's not the armor that has to be worn. In Detroit, that's usually like our leading armor, but I love to see Detroiters be able to take that armor off.
No, females make the world go round for real. I don't really want to be the guy that don't look like he love females though. Like, that ain't really the thing for me. Like,
oh, no one thinks you don't love females. Everyone thinks that you love women, that you make beautiful music for beautiful girls. And me personally, I feel like you make good affirmation music. Mm-hmm. Did you see my video about that?
Definitely.
I think that, was that intentional? Because I feel like if you're having a hard day and you're a girl, you just need to listen to a Skilla song, look in the mirror, and just remind yourself, babe, you know you fine, don't you?
Mm-hmm. That song I did purposely, but every other song I just did subconsciously. Like,
really?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking earlier about, I was seeing you dance on stage like Chris Brown. I saw you with the moves and shit. You feel me? Yeah.
That was only one show, though.
I saw it, though. You feel me? And then I immediately said, it's dope to see how, because of course in my mind, I'm like, oh, he loves Chris Brown, probably because his big sister loved Chris Brown, or that may be how you were introduced to it. So it was dope to see possibly how your siblings, like, you know, have influence with you. So then I started thinking about when you start naming the different hairstyles in the song, and I'm like, those are probably all styles that Chevy done wore at some point, or you didn't know, you've been exposed to.
Here.
Yeah, like, do you apply some of your music, like from your life stuff in regards to having sisters?
Definitely. I don't even know what some of that stuff means. For real.
Like what? Tell me an example of something you don't know what it is.
Like bust down. Like, I don't know what that is.
Seriously?
No, I ain't know.
It's a middle part with straight hair.
I ain't know what that meant. I just heard some girls saying it. And
White toes for the hoes?
I heard some girls saying that too.
I knew it. What else?
A lot of stuff. It's kind of bad. I ain't even know what leave out was at first. I ain't know.
Oh, what your
was.
little bitch like? This
Yeah.
So this is a lace front. Your little bitch don't like these.
I know
she
now.
like leave out.
I know now. But that was real conversations though.
And she has money. She got hoes. She don't need clothes.
Like this.
Niggas always talking crazy about me till I beat their ass. I should buy your niggas mama house and make you leave out. Listen, in real life, I turn into you when I'm driving.
That's fire.
These niggas better not ever cut me off in traffic. Fuck is you talking about? I got a fully.
Anybody that know you is crazy too.
And no, I'm dead ass serious.
Dead serious.
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
But every time I see you, always like happy.
I'm always. Can we talk about that? I'm so happy that someone says it. I'm a good bitch. I'm a happy kind of bitch.
For sure.
Until I'm not.
For sure.
That's it.
I never really seen you upset.
Nope.
I seen you like assertive before, like, but I never really seen you upset. Like you got good energy. That's why I always like. I love being around you. Like. That's why I always had the same energy with you, though.
That makes me so happy. Thank you. Because I really do be intentional about my energy. And people be like, waiting for me to cuss somebody out. And I be like, I don't even be cussing people out no more. I really be chilling. All right. I did cuss that person out. But they deserved it. And that was a couple weeks ago. But overall, like Skilla said, it's been years. And he's seen me be assertive. But, it's always good vibes here. You're getting ready to go on tour. That's going to be dope.
Yeah,
you're working on a project.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
When the project dropping?
The project should be out in April.
Ooh. I'm excited. I need all the shit early so I can know all the words before it drops so I can record my IG videos like when it drops.
I'll send you a couple songs.
Yes. I'm going to know all the words in like 2 days.
I'll send you all the affirmation songs.
Yes, that's all I need for real. You should make an affirmation card deck. The bitches will buy it. They would. We'll talk off camera. Never mind. Sorry, I shouldn't have said it on camera.
It's going to be a Skilla Baby affirmation deck out tomorrow. They're going to be selling.
It's okay. We'll cut that part out before you do it first. Design it in Canva, baby. You can do it. In real life though, I think that you should lean into the fact that girls love you so much. I saw something, I'm not gonna lie, it made me uncomfortable. The girls was online and they're like, he talks like he talks you through it. And I was like, I don't want to hear it.
I be trying not to like look at all that stuff because a lot
girls
of them
love
girls
you.
be like young girls. I ain't really into that. Like that be cringy to me. Like,
oh, look at you being a good person.
No, I ain't into that. I want to keep the
that
young
makes you a
girls
good
innocent.
person. You're a good person because you care about the fact that you're like, if you're gonna be saying, inappropriate things or sideways things about, liking me or whatever, be of age.
Yeah, because I remember my sisters had crushes on like Justin Bieber, Chris Brown and stuff. They had the posters on the wall and stuff, but we wasn't allowed to just be
DM them.
Yeah, do wild stuff like and I don't want it to make like I don't want to take advantage of that. Like,
Yeah.
That's kind of weird to me. Like,
and that's.
I be thinking like a lot of older guys be like trying to take advantage of the youth.
They absolutely do, and that's why I was just so proud when you said that because it's a cold world we live in, and this entertainment world, when I tell you, is disgusting a lot of the times.
It's already hard enough for, like, I'm kind of young, but these kids and stuff, they be real young, and people be losing their youth and their innocence real young. Like, and it's already hard for us. Like, I don't never want to take advantage. I want people that, I had to lose my childhood young, so I don't want nobody to not have a childhood. Like, I think that's one of the wrongest things you could do to a person, like take their childhood away.
When you say you had to lose your childhood young, what do you mean by that?
I just had to get out here early and like figure it out, like, which wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a bad thing in my experience, but it did like take a lot of memories away. Like I was always happy as a child, but I couldn't do the same thing as all the other kids, go party, do all that stuff. I had to figure out how my life was going to work in the next 5-10 years.
Yeah. You figured that shit out, though.
I did, though.
I will say that I think that to give you more credit than what you just gave yourself, I think that growing up in the hood and growing up in situations that are just unfortunate, like most of us come from, that look like us, I think that it prepares you to use different tools in life. So your tool belt is equipped with different things. And I think that you utilize those tools differently than what most people do. And your accomplishments and your achievements are really showing that. So while you're on tour, be safe, have fun, get some rest, take your vitamins, because these people is sick right now, okay? If you ever need anything, you ever need to talk, hit me up. I got you. Last but not least, get your rest. I know you think this shit gonna be fun, but let me tell you, tour be whooping my ass, okay? So get your rest. Don't be trying to party in every city unless they paying you to be there.
I don't really party unless they pay me for real.
I know that's right.
Except for Miami.
Yeah,
Miami and New York.
Okay. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. New York and Miami are definitely the cities, and maybe even we'll even sprinkle in LA. Yeah, those are places where you damn near need to go out and network and negotiate and all that good stuff. Anyway, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I'm fine. You know, I had a great conversation.
Amen. You about to tear up your Lily Mays?
What you all give me from Lily Mays?
I got you some smoked turkey legs.
Yeah.
And some macaroni and cheese, some black eyed peas, some dressing. Yep.
Yeah, so Randy's so motherly.
Of course. I think I always have been and I always will be. My mom has just given me a certain energy my whole life, and I'm just always accepting and taking it. So you got your food, eat your food.
Like I said, I appreciate you for that, though. You always been so positive with me. And
always will be.
Even though we didn't know that I was going to be, like, as big as I am, you always treated me like I was. I must say that on camera. You always treated me like that, like I was the one. You
didn't know? Because I knew.
That was fire, though. That was hard. Though.
I
you
knew.
always treated me like that.
Let me tell you how I knew partially. Your sister don't fucking play about you. Yo, when we first started working together, Chevy made it known that she was going to pour into her little brother's dreams. And I don't have any younger siblings, biologically. But I just know that if I was a big sister, that's how I would be a fucking big sister. Like, how can I show up? And that's how I'm going to show up. And I just remember her telling me that you were into music, and we listened to a couple songs. I was like, oh, dog, got it. That's it. And from there, we put all the music into rotation, and that was it.
Y'all used to help me so much. That's what's crazy.
Listen, and always will. However I can, I'm here.
Aw.
Thank you guys for joining this episode of the Randy Rosario Show. Kicked it with Skilla, baby. Super excited to see you on tour. Be safe. Y'all got any questions, comment below, and maybe me and him will get back to you. Think about it. Good day.